Hey guys, it's Friday, April 15th. I might do a bit of time traveling here. I think I'm going to go ahead and upload this and the next 2 videos, possibly for the next couple days. Because, well, you may have noticed that the last, well, I don't know how many videos, it says VAEDA in bold letters and then a day. Well, there's this thing called VAEDA, which is Vlog Everyday April, but since I had already missed 3 days, by the time I decided to do VAEDA, which may be my own making, I don't know, I should do a YouTube search for that, but it's Vlog Almost Everyday April, that's what that is, and I don't know, I don't know how it got started, I don't know the history of it, I'm sorry, I'm completely uneducated about a lot of things, like, I've always said, don't ask me about math, or science, or history, or English, or really just anything. If you want a correct answer, it's a bad idea. Ask me about X-Men and Buffy, then we're good. Then we can do something here. But other than that, just it's a really bad idea. I decided to go ahead and use the opportunity to try to get some of my back shit uploaded. So, since obviously I have a lot of it, the last video that I put up was from November 2nd of 2010, I believe, and then I have Thanksgiving to go, I have some videos from around Christmas, I believe. I actually have my trips to the lake. I haven't even taken you guys to the lake yet. I've filmed taking you there, but I haven't actually taken you there yet, and that's fun stuff. What is he doing? What are you doing? I don't want to have to whoop your ass. Seriously. I don't want to have to whoop your ass. I don't know. He's just exploring. Cats do that. Especially when they're thin and can jump. And like that lazy guy over there. I may go ahead, because tomorrow we're going to have a special breakfast. And I'll explain that to you in the next video. And then, Mark and Sarah actually asked me to go somewhere Saturday night. So I'll explain that in that video. As of today, if anyone is just uber excited like I am, they'll know this date, Friday, April the 15th, because this is the date that Scream 4 comes out. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get this film ever. And not only do I get this film, but they bring back like the original surviving members of the cast. Like, that is just awesome, because so many movies today are such a disappointment. They're straight to DVD. They have little, if anything, to do with... I'm a continuity whore, and it's kind of like Drew said, who you haven't met, though I do have him filmed. I have you on film, Drew. I hope, you know, they don't bring him back just to kill him off in the first 5 minutes. And honestly, I've seen more of Dewey and Gale in the commercials than I have seen Sydney, so I don't know. Yeah, I hope they incorporate the original cast well with the rest of them. But yeah, like I don't know. They're continuing the story, and it's just I'm very excited about this. I don't know, some might say I'm more excited than I should be, but no, I'm excited to get a 4th movie in a franchise that I love, and it actually looks like it's going to be, you know, I mean, it's already respectful to the franchise itself, because it's not just rebooting, it's not just continuing without anybody, like, oh, well, this happened years ago to Sidney Prescott, and now it's happening to us again. Oh my god. I have to leave in like 10 minutes, and I want to get some Paula Deen in me. Buffy likes Paula Deen's sexy sweetness. Bright Eyes is just a dick. You're just a dick. That's all you are. He, once again, like, he's a bully. He's a bully. He's trying to keep Buffy off my lap. You can't stop us. Now, because it's cold and nasty, I'm taking the camera with me. As you can see, I'm up under my umbrella. Ella, hey, why do I always make that joke? Shut the fuck up. But I'm taking the camera with me, just in case anything interesting happens. I can show you all, but obviously I will not be getting it out at the movies. So don't expect any exclusive footage, guys. Okay, I'd like to go on record as saying, fuck you, wind. That was bad back there. Walking across that stupid bridge. Because it's like a wind tunnel through there. And I have this big ass umbrella. So it's blowing me all around. And of course there's fucking cars coming the whole time. So I can't just stop and put the fucking umbrella down. Because there's cars coming on my side of the fucking road the whole fucking time. So I just needed to let that part out. So, and it's not even really raining that bad out here anymore, really. Not that it was before, but just in case. And it's like 46. So, you know, I know the movie's gonna be like something like hour and a half, something like that. But I probably won't be getting out of there until after midnight, so who knows how cold it's going to be by the time I get out of the movie, or rainy. I got sick and tired of carrying an umbrella, and I was really pissed, about to be, because I thought my movie money had blown away that Matt and Katie gave me, which is what I'm using to go see the movie tonight. So, but it was like somehow tucked up underneath my shirt. But so yeah, I figure I'm just using the break room as a storage device. So I'll pick that up on the way back. Okay, well, it is now 12:15, and it's raining, and this is the part where I freeze my balls off. Yeah, that's my teeth chattering at the moment. So I'm looking forward to getting back to the break room, picking up that coat and umbrella I left behind. This sucks like a desperate pop star. Okay, that was a 10-minute walk, and my socks are already soaked. So I'm gonna hope there's another $10 pair of shoes waiting for me in here. I should slowly come into frame here. After spending about an hour and a half in the store just running around chatting with people, trying to get them to go see Scream 4. I can't even see right now. So many spots on my glasses. I wasn't able to use my fucking umbrella because it's too damn windy. And I'm hoping I don't have trouble breathing up here, because this should be, I'm getting up to that bridge, so it should be windy again. I was going to film myself walking across the bridge, but except for right about here, there's not enough light to do so. So it'll just be black screen. That'd be creepy, I guess. I don't think there's much wind anyway, but I don't have my umbrella up, so it shouldn't almost blow me off that damn thing again. Oh, hopefully I didn't change anything. Of course, right after I said that, and then turned the camera off, I stepped into, there's like a wind tunnel or something that goes through there. So it just started blowing me away. And it's that cold wind. It wasn't bad, like I was breathing through my nose. I was able to breathe through my nose. But when that cold air hits me like that, it's kind of like, sometimes how you jump into, some people, when they jump into a cold pool, and there's like that instant, like that's kind of what happens when that cold air hits me all of a sudden. And, but, I was able to breathe through my nose and kind of, I think it's one of those things I just freak out more than it actually, more than anything, really. But of course, there had to be a car coming across the fucking bridge, so I couldn't, that just makes it worse. There was one time I had a little mini panic attack over on the main road, and, on that stupid freaking little bridge. But there were cars coming, so I wasn't, I was worried about, getting out in front of the cars and shit. I don't know. Just annoying. Something was kind of tapping me on the side of the head back there a couple times, and I realized it was my hoodie strap. It was like blowing up and tapping on the side of my hood. Okay, I just dropped all my stuff really quickly and got into the light. Can you see how bespeckled my specs are. That's, yeah, that's nice. And then, you know, of course, they're all nice and foggy. So, nice. You know, like I said, I wasn't able to use my damn umbrella because that shit was blowing me around anyway. So, let me find a place to get naked. There, that should work, right? Taking off my gloves and stuff. Ooh, because it's nice and warm in here, that's for damn sure. It's not that, other than the wind out there, it's not bad, you know. We can check here in just a minute. Should take the coat off first, really, because that's the part that's making me the warmest. What the hell was that? It's ghost face. Ah! No, that would have been a good, fuck, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have a bunch of trash sitting around. Then I wouldn't be in danger of knocking it over, eh? I'm not from Canada, why did I say that? We'll go over here and check in just a minute. But, yeah, I'm all home and everything's drenched. It's pretty nasty. It is 42 out there. It's nasty, nasty 42. Ugh. But yeah, since I wasn't able to use my umbrella, my face just got really, really wet, you know? It actually wasn't as windy once I got back up in town. That's really, the worst area is out there by the highway. You know, like I said, there's like some kind of wind tunnel or something that just makes that part of the walk pretty nasty. Oh, and I did mention to you the time that I had my little mini panic attack was one time during the winter. I think it was the first year that I worked there. I was trying to, you know, take care of myself and walk to work, you know, by myself. And, yeah, I learned that lesson quick, that wasn't going to work, because, that, you know, that cold, like I said, it just hits me. And whether it's, you know, like some kind of fallacy with my lungs, or I just, like, kind of start freaking out, which is part of it, you know, there is a faction of it freaking out, but that night it was just like, you know, it was really cold, the wind got knocked out of me, you know, I'm walking there alongside the road, and there's like all these cars going by, and it's just, I just, the only reason I know that I had this little, you know, what I call a little mini panic attack is, because I got across the road, or I got across the bridge or whatever, and in between the highway there's this little median, and I was looking, I glanced back toward town to see if any cars were coming, and I just kept looking that way. There were no cars coming. There was no cars coming from this way. You know, it's a divided highway, so there was no cars coming behind me. There was no cars coming from town. But when I looked this way, I could breathe because the air wasn't hitting me. As soon as I turned this way, the air hit me, and I knew as soon as I turned around, I wasn't going to be able to breathe again. And I guess maybe I just had to take that few seconds there. I mean, it was probably maybe a minute or something. I just kind of stood there, like, looking back toward town. No cars coming anywhere, not even on the highway underneath the main highway of town. I'm just sitting there staring back at town, able to breathe, so that's nice. And this thought goes through my head: if I don't move now, I'm going to be late to work. And that's what motivated me to actually do something, you know. And actually, just as I walked across the road, because there was, you know, I probably could see that there was a car coming up off the main highway, but that turned out to be, I have never been more happy to see that woman in my life, and never again, honestly, because you've heard me talk about this associate before. And my general disdain for her, but I have never and will never be as happy to see that woman in my life as I was at that moment. So she drove me on the way in. I was like, oh my God. At that moment, the same woman who is like one of the only two people that I've yelled at work was my savior at that moment in time. No other time, trust me. But anyway, I am going to get into my sleeping pants. sleeping shorts, really. They're sleeping shorts. It's an old pair of, well, you've seen them. You know what I'm talking about. Because my jeans are kind of wet. But at least my feet are dry. So I am going to do a review of the movie, and I've decided I'm going to make it its own separate thing, you know, and I'm actually going to upload that first, because honestly I think it'll get more views, because more people are going to be searching, you know, for Scream 2, or Scream 4, you know, Scream 4 reviews, you know, and so... I'm not gonna lie. I think that'll get more views. So you never know. You never know. But anyway, I think I had some other point that I was gonna make there, but yeah, it's out of my head now. So anyway, I'll probably upload this. Maybe I'll count the review as day 14, and then upload this vlog as day 15 for my VAEDA thing that I'm gonna do. So, but at first I was gonna be like, I'll just upload the review and upload this vlog later. But you know, then again, I thought if anyone comes across the review and wants to see the vlog of the evening, you know, I should have that available for people, or else they're gonna, you know, not that you know anybody's gonna be that interested, but just in case, it's one of those just in case. I'm a very just in case kind of person. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So, or whatever. Hopefully I can collect my thoughts well enough to actually talk about them. But we'll see. So, you'll be seeing both of these very soon, and I'm going to be a lot drier very soon. Oh, and another thing I guess I should mention. The crowd was an okay crowd. It was good. I was a little bit worried, like, when it started, because some people were being a little bit loud, but they hushed down once the movie, you know, kind of. And there was a time or two, like during a scene, where people were like, "Oh, you know, blah blah blah," like, "Why is she getting out of the car?" You know, whatever. Actually, there were two girls over here beside me. I heard that they were fans, and because they were saying they were so excited. The one was talking about, I guess, kind of like when I moved out into my apartment. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but like my security blanket, because I was moving out on my own for the first time. I really feel like that's what got me back into Power Rangers. Like, I was looking for something from my childhood that I felt comfortable with, you know, since things were so different. And so that was my security blanket. And apparently when she got down to college, like she, from what I could glean from the story that I heard, she was talking about, you know, she watched all 3 movies, you know, just as a, you know, just to feel comfortable again or something. So, and actually after the movie was over, there's 2 people down below me somewhere that were clapping. So I was like, oh, okay. But, and I do have to say, I'm not giving away a movie detail here, but at some point in the movie, the bad person gets shot, and somebody, not very loudly, I mean, you know, the entire theater could hear it anyway, but they just suggested double tap, and I have to admit that was kind of funny. I did it, you know. It wasn't like a whole movie thing. It wasn't like The Grudge. Oh my God, The Grudge just, oh, but I have to admit, because I wasn't frustrated with people talking through the whole movie and interrupting the experience for me. So that was clever, and I will give them credit for that one. But yeah, it was an enjoyable experience. And as far as the movie, if you haven't checked out my review yet, you should do that, because it's a ball of magic.